Ye pray. Dawn's prelude. First light crept over the city, weaving its golden threads from the railings, casting a glow at dawn river banks. The skies seeking solace lift to the heavens. Lord of mercy, what am I doing out here? So let the night swear. He collapses and all cut besting gives us time to gain this ascent. And the one with his thing embrace. Beneath this pale gold trophy, Adrian, a busker with long sigh, as if shredding unseen burdens, a history of regrets and directionless roads. He collapses onto a weathered picnic bench, his eyes seeking solace lift to the heavens. Lord of mercy, what am I doing out here? He whispers, his voice quivering, his words fragile. Bowing his head, he cradles it in his hands, fingers intertwining like ancient roots grappling for sustenance. He prays, words fragmenting. Adrian is heavy like the mist hedging from the river. His fingers danced hesitantly, coaxing familiar chords that spoke of echoes of the past. The melody fragmented, floated, a delicate prayer amidst the unseen day's clamor. But a sharp twang broke the peace. The E string snapped, scattering the fragile stillness. Adrian slumped forward, sighing deeply, lost in the expanse of quietude. Lord of mercy, Adrian whispered, eyes shut against disappointment's tide. I'm lost. Is this your will, or just a broken dream? His words slipped into the air like mist, a prayer carried by the breeze, vanishing as he waited. A reply only felt deep in the soul. He lingered in silence, waiting for a divine whisper. The humming stranger. Adrian settled into the pressed silence when a soft humming drifted through the dawn. Gentle like a breeze through trees, it carried warmth and familiarity. A passerby, wrapped in a woolen shawl against the chill, moved with purpose along the river path. Her steps echoed some unseen, celestial dance. Her voice, quiet but warm, mingled with leaves rustle, invoking the Creator's gentle touch. The melody matched lyrics Adrian once crafted, nurtured by night's lament and dawn's promise. Intrigued, he watched as she paused nearby, her smile understanding beyond words. Her presence brought sacredness, affirming unseen things. Her humming grew into song, infusing the air with tenderness and profoundness. Adrian inhaled deeply, peace filling him. Something shifted, hope sparked by faith renewed. A prayer of surrender. Drawn by an invisible tether, Adrian lowered his head. Shepherd of my soul, he prayed earnestly, voice rising with the sun. I surrender. Guide me if this is my path. Open my ears to your whispers, my heart to your wonders. Indecision's weight lifted, replaced by stillness resonating with the river's rhythm. A gentle hand seemed to rest on his shoulder, steadying him. Adrian began to restring his guitar with newfound clarity, each loop a knot testament to trust and faith in divine will. His heart lifted with each twist, each tune. The stranger hummed quietly, waiting. Then Adrian played, notes cascading through dawn air. Resonating with the truth's transcending words, he played as if discovering each note anew. The song was prayer, thankfulness, a call into the depths where the divine stirs. On the song, the woman lingered until the final note dissolved into morning light. She met Adrian's gaze with eyes holding untold stories, her simple nod of farewell. She left as she came, with quiet certainty, her presence an eternal gift reflecting divine mystery lingering long after her departure. Adrian remained by the river, now part of dawn's tapestry, The city awoke around him, clamoring footsteps echoing with purpose, yet his heart harbored silence and undeniable peace, a sense of homecoming, a subtle melody of grace and new beginnings. He played on, music flowing like water over stones, city and people his audience, the stranger's lingering song testament to God's calling's wonder. A breeze caressed his cheek, a gentle voice sensed, "Let wonder lead you home." And so and I hear your call. In the strangeness find your presence, ride my heart to the wonders beyond sight. That your will be my path, your love my compass. Amen.
Breath of heaven. Act I, shadows of doubt. The seminary corridors felt like rivers of silence, stretching into eternity with a hushed reverence. The thick tapestries absorbing my footfalls as though the very walls conspired to keep my presence a secret. Dust motes swirled in the last light of the setting sun, casting long shadows through stained glass windows, turning the hallway into a kaleidoscope of vivid orange and deep blues. My heart felt like a tangled mess, akin to the trees outside whipped by a restless wind. Doubts crowded my mind, their presence insistent and unyielding, as if the very air I breathed was tainted with uncertainty. Father Michael, the old priest sat in calm repose on the chapel's oak bench, his eyes half open, the very picture of serene contemplation. His presence was as familiar and enduring as the flickering lamp above the tabernacle, a steady flame, barely wavering, yet undeniably alive. Father, I called softly, uncertain if my voice was a disruption or a plea. He opened his eyes but remained silent, inviting me to speak or to fall into the silence with him. His calm demeanor and unspoken assurance that the sacred space held room for both. I slumped beside him, the weight of my doubts pressing heavily on my shoulders. Does God really hear us? Or am I just talking into the wind? He lifted a wrinkled hand, more eloquent in its silence than any words could ever be. A gentle invitation to explore the deeper questions of the soul. The chapel's air was thick with an ancient reverence, and I felt the weight of it settling around me. I closed my eyes, willing myself to pray, but the words tangled like fish in a net, elusive and slippery in the face of my uncertainties. Later, alone in my room, the familiar surroundings offered little comfort. I fell to my knees, feeling the cool touch of the wooden floor through the thin fabric of my trousers. The shadows crept in even here, though the pale glow from the window stretched across the floor like a gentle reminder of day. A crisis loomed, my heart heavy with unanswered questions. With hands folded tightly in an almost desperate clasp, I sought solace in the act of prayer. Lord of mercy, I whispered, my voice a mere breath in the quiet room. If you are truly there, Hear my cry, I'm drowning in doubt. Show me that my prayers are more than empty echoes. I remain still listening, the silence a thick, expectant blanket. The world outside fell away, leaving just my breathing and the faint rustle of trees beyond the window. For the first time it felt less like a ritual and more a raw, unguarded plea, a begging for an answer, for a sign that I was heard. The next evening, drawn by an inexplicable pull, I returned to the chapel I sat, my focus drawn to the lamp's small flame. Father Michael was there as always, his silhouette serene against the gathering dusk, offering a quiet companionship that asked for nothing in return. This time I sought no words from him. Instead I settled silently at the altar's foot, letting my breathing match the rhythm of my heart. As I watched the flame, its steady flicker whisper to my spirit, let prayer be your breathing. A thought intruded, soft as a dawn breeze. It wasn't an audible voice, but a whisper in my soul, an echo of the divine that stirred something deep within. I close my eyes, surrendering to the gentle urging. Shepherd of my soul, I pray, the words unhurried, each syllable a step in faith. Guide me not just in sound, but in silence. Teach me to listen. An unexpected peace washed over me, gentle yet profound, as if the air itself had cleared. When I opened my eyes, the chapel seemed different, more alive, more sacred, every shadow and beam of light a testament to the presence I had longed to feel. As if my own eyes had finally seen it for the sanctuary it truly was. The turning prayer. I unclenched my hands, releasing the tension I'd carried for far too long. This prayer came from the heart. Holy One, take my uncertainties, I surrender them. Fill me with courage to walk where your light leads. A warmth spread within, a gentle flame inside mirrored by the lamp above, offering a silent promise of divine companionship. Rising, I felt lighter, each step forward, leaving the weight of doubt behind. Father Michael caught my eye, a knowing glint in his gaze. Though he spoke not a word, his presence affirmed what my heart had finally discerned, that God spoke in whispers and breaths of prayer, in light, fluttering in silence. Harmony of the broken string. Acti, melodies on the wind. The rising sun delicately paints the city in light and shadow, its rays splintering upon the river, creating a silent symphony with the dawn John, cradling his well-worn guitar, sits by the water's edge. A sanctuary from chaos, closing his eyes, he lets the city's hum guide his fingers over the strings, a timeless melody. But this dawn brings discord, a string snaps, piercing the serene air, a reminder of life's fragility, Looking heavenward, John whispers, Lord of mercy, guide my hands. I feel lost when the music fades. Echoes of a hum. A woman pauses on the bridge above, captivated by the silence of John's broken song, resonating with the void she hums. Her voice soft yet firm, like light piercing night. The notes flow in harmony with the river's whisper, transcending the absence of strings. Watching her retreat, John is reminded that beauty persists in brokenness. Seeking clarity, he lifts his soul to the Almighty. Shepherd of my soul, is there purpose in these days? I count with music. The wind carries away his burden, leaving quiet reassurance. Days stretch on, colored by doubt. The riverbank, a steadfast companion, mirrors John's stillness. An overcast sky reflects his inner turmoil, settling into his usual perch. John cradles the guitar, the silent challenge of finding meaning, surrendering. He lets his fears rise like incense. Holy One, if this is my purpose, let this silence sing. His fingers trace the guitar's contours, feeling unplayed harmonies waiting to be discovered. Warmth unfurls within him, the broken string symbolizing perseverance and possibility. Rewoven notes wash in resolve. John finds inspiration in the hum, guiding him through doubt. Methodically, he replaces the string, each coil a whispered prayer for strength. Strumming the revitalized chords, music flows, a river of hope and gratitude, enveloping him in renewed purpose. The melody enriches the air, resonating through trees and across water, reaching waiting hearts. Each note reflects John's transformation, a testament of faith and resilience. Gratitude for life's trials and promises whispered from above. Amidst broken strings, he finds harmony in the divine symphony. Holy One, in your grace, restore the song within us. Guide our hands and hearts as we seek your purpose. In moments of silence, help us hear your voice. May our days be counted with wisdom and love, ever trusting in your divine harmony. Amen. In the pale gold light of Cool morning air whispered across his face, but didn't ease his desperation. Each breath was a silent cry, each exhale a whispered prayer for relief from the relentless drought shadowing the land. He clutched dry soil, feeling its arid texture slip through his fingers, a reminder of life escaping his family's needs weighed heavy, tethering him to hopes of a harvest that seemed more dream than reality. Kneeling, worry etched deep, he closed his eyes, seeking solace in the silence. The wind stirred, rustling sparse vegetation with a mournful cadence. Lord of mercy, he began, his voice trembling like the leaves of the ancient oak, marking his land's boundary. I am at a loss, this drought has stolen our sustenance. Send us rain, I beg you. Let your truth pierce this dark season, lighting the lamp of hope once more. His prayer hung in the air, a fragile tendril weaving upward, as he listened for divine whispers. In the solitude of his barren land, he yearned for divine intervention, solace whispering through faith's corridors. The day passed in toil, each step a rhythm of persistence against despair. Every weary movement spoke of resilience tied with fatigue, woven with quiet contemplation, searching beyond the visible horizon. The farmer paused often, seeking signs in swaying grass, God's voice amid nature's symphony. The distant lark, rustling leaves, secrets spoke to his soul in a tongue beyond words. As evening fell, he stood at the field's edge, a cool wind promising something unnamed. Creation seemed to whisper hope just beyond uncertainty's veil. Stars blink through the dark, inviting him to lift burdens heavenward. Shepherd of my soul, he prayed, surprising self with gentle resolve. Teach me, trust your timing, I've been blind, clinging to control where I should surrender. Help me see beyond this drought, to act in faith without assurance. I trust you to replenish this land and my spirit. His words were a gift laid at the Holy One's feet, a peace descended, a balm to his weary heart. He sensed a divine nudge, assurance that rain would come, perhaps unexpectedly. The evening embraced him, leaving serenity, a divine whisper of promises yet unspoken. The next morning dawned anew, the farmer rising with the sun, its light spilling across fields like honey. The horizon glowed with promise, infusing him with newfound courage, ready to embrace what lay ahead. Inspired, he prepared the field for rain, despite the bright cloudless sky, praying with every step, each action of faith, offering painted in hope strokes steps with hands and heart open to God's will. He repaired old irrigation lines and tended neglected plants. Each movement a testament to persevering hope. Labor transformed, no longer burdensome, but a sacred dance of anticipation. Each gesture a prayer in motion, echoing an unseen grace. Days passed and the whispered promise grew in his heart, yielding to God's truth. The air charged with expectancy, both intoxicating and reassuring. Then one late afternoon, as he sent a final prayer skyward, a miracle unfolded. Tiny drops pattered onto the soil, soon transforming into a gentle, persistent rain. He lifted his face to the droplets, arms outstretched in gratitude. The parched earth drank greedily, softening under the nourishing gift. And with it, his spirit revived. The rain was a symphony of life, a divine melody, echoing God's faithfulness. Each drop a note in a holy chorus, fulfilling the promise whispered in prayer. Holy One, giver of life and rain, your time, you renew the land in my heart. Teach me to trust in your ways, to see your truth as light in my darkest hour. Thank you for the rain, for hope reborn. Amen.
The bus rolls through an endless desert, its hum a melody in the silence. The road stretches like a ribbon through golden sands, shimmering under the sun beneath a vast sky. Each dune rises and falls like ocean waves. I clutch a thermos of tea, a talisman against the knot in my stomach. The bus's air is a blend of worn leather and dust, lavanded by the tea's citrusy tang, offering a momentary escape from my anxious thoughts. Across the aisle, a man with suntanned skin catches my eye. His deep eyes are a calm sea amidst my turmoil. As the bus jolts over a rugged road, my thoughts return to what awaits me. The words I feared to confess loom large, a truth carried too long in silence, my heartbeat echoing the daunting step I must take. Tea and tidings. The man smiles warmly, nodding at my thermos as if it holds answers. I pour him a cup, the tea's steam curling between us. A promise of connection, thank you. He says, his voice a soothing rumble. He hands me a dog-eared Bible, its cover worn by faith. This keeps me grounded, he says sincerely. I flip it open. A verse tumbles into my lap, offering courage and guidance. My heart strains against fear, the words illuminating my path. I hear God whispering into my soul,
urging fearlessness and trust beyond the visible horizon. A call both daunting and comforting. A crisis of heart. The journey continues, the sun dips low. Sky painted in fiery hues, mirroring my inner tumult. My hands tremble with feelings I can no longer contain as I bow my head, letting a prayer spill forth. Lord of mercy, I feel small. I pray. I stand on the edge of confession, afraid. Give me strength. The stranger senses my distress, offering a comforting glance, a reminder that the shepherd of my soul is near. It's as if God, through him, whispers reassurance into my fear, transforming dread into a calmness that settles like dawn. Stars start their watch in the desert sky, casting an ancient glow. I sense peace settling over the desert and my heart alike. God's presence, a comforting light against the vast unknown. Steps of courage. With my heart whispering the turning prayer, I softly confess. Holy One, I surrender this fear to you. Grant me courage to step forward in truth. As I rise, the bus nears its stop. The desert wind greets us with a cold embrace, an undeniable reminder of journey's end and something new beginning. I walk towards destiny, each step a prayer, each breath a promise to God. The stranger's gaze is upon me, a silent sentry to my courage, a witness to my journey from fear to faith. His eyes speak encouragement as I near my destination. My pulse quickens, but fear recedes, replaced by serene certainty. Grace lighting my path amidst uncertainty. Inside, the room is warm. The aroma of home-cooked meals mingling with laughter. A tapestry of belonging and love. Taking a deep breath, I step forward. My confession a bridge to understanding and love.
Lord, who gives strength to the weary, I place my heart in your hands. Guide me in your truth and love. Grant me courage to live openly. May your grace light my path. Amen.
Act beneath the silent heavens. The night sky stretched like a vast midnight canvas. Stars twinkling above the desolate highway, rest stop constellations carried ancient tales, their light casting a gentle glow below. Truck engines hummed, diesel scent mingling with nearby pine trees. Standing as sentinels, Lloyd parked his rig. The crunch of asphalt beneath his tires, a familiar symphony, a reminder of countless miles traveled. The day's journey was an unfaltering stretch, endless road lines and fleeting stops, time dancing unchecked. Disembarking, the cool air offered a brief respite from burdens heavier than his towering load. Shadows merged into the horizon as Lloyd knelt on a small patch of grass. Dew-dampened blades awakening his senses to the Creator's closeness. Breathing deeply, his breath crystallized, a smoky prayer ascending to the Holy One.
Lord, shepherd of my soul, he murmured, raising his gaze to heaven. Help me forgive myself for the lost years with her. Guide me to make things right.
His voice, weighty with unspoken years and guilt, floated upward, mingling with cricket songs. A soothing balm silence enveloped him, comforting in its depths, whispering assurance he was not alone beneath the heavens. Stars over asphalt. Returning to his truck, Lloyd settled into the worn seat, the scent of leather and old coffee, a nostalgic embrace. Sleep tugged at his consciousness, drawing him to visions of his daughter's laughter, an irresistible call now residing in shadowy corners of his mind. As dawn's light spilled over the horizon, Lloyd awoke, visualizing her face, softly lit by the sun, memories of innocence and joy. His heart pounded, fear and tentative hope, as he reached for his phone. Steady hands dialed her number, a silent prayer with each ringtone. Lord of mercy, give me strength to be the father she deserves. Help me find the words. As he spoke, the morning light warmed the truck, stirring in him a quiet voice. Keep knocking when it's quiet. Act 3. Long shadows, new beginnings. Their brief conversation felt like a delicate dance, testing the fragile bridge between them. Her voice, hesitant and curious, matched shadows withdrawing from the highway. Each word hung in balance, a picture of vulnerability and hope. Lloyd felt the cracks slowly mending. His words were unvarnished, each a step towards healing, a sincere offering. I'm sorry, he confessed, emotion thickening his voice. I've missed too much, but I want to make it right. Her silence stretched, yet he listened fully in that quiet. Something shifted, a subtle nod, a tentative acceptance like sun's first rays breaking fog. Okay, she replied, her voice intertwined with cautious hope, a glimmer of possible rebuilding. Their conversation meandered through early hours, the rising sun painting the sky in pastels, a new day's promise. Dawn's quiet mercy. Lord accepted the long path ahead, yet felt lightness as he started the engine. The road unfurled, a ribbon of possibility under an open sky, each mile reaffirming redemption's quiet call. The dashboard shimmered in sunlight, a beacon of renewed hope where uncertainty had loomed. Driving on, the engine's hum resonated, a melody of hope and redemption, testament to unseen guidance, whispering through his journey. Each wheel turn brought him closer to his daughter, hope unfolding in their narrative.
Closing prayer, Lord, shepherd of my soul, mercy light the way. Amen.
grace in the rain. Act I, the parched land, as I stand in the field. The cracked soil is a map of despair beneath my worn boots. Each fissure in the hard ground seems to echo the cracks forming in my spirit. It feels as though the very earth beneath me groans with the weight of the drought that has held our land in its relentless grasp for far too long. The sun hangs high, an unforgiving sentinel in a cloudless sky. Shriveled stalks of corn whisper hopelessness in the dry breeze, each rustle a reminder of promises unfulfilled. The sky, an unbroken blue dome, offers no hint of respite, its vastness a taunt against the desperate needs of earthbound creatures. I kneel, my fingers clawing into the unyielding earth, as if I might extract some moisture through sheer will. Dust clings to my fingernails, a testament to the barrenness that surrounds me. Bowing my head, I feel the sun's unrelenting heat on my neck, a purifier as much as a punisher. Lord of mercy, I pray, voice trembling, each word a fragile petition in the stillness. I am but a humble farmer with nothing left but faith. This land is barren, and my heart aches with it. Show me your grace, let your rains come. We need you, O God. The silence swallows my words, my plea suspended in the air as if held aloft by threads of hope unfelt. The wind stills, and under the vast sky, I listen for that still small voice, that whisper of the divine that reassures the heart when the head falters. Somewhere deep within, beyond the desolation, I feel a nudge, a whisper. Hold on, for grace is near. The world stands still with me, the air heavy with anticipation, as if all creation is inclined to hear a promise it cannot yet discern. A flicker of hope. As night descends, darkness wraps around the farmstead like a comforting shawl, enfolding it in a gentle embrace inside the house. I light a lantern, and its warm glow pushes back the encroaching shadows, painting the room in a soft amber light. The soft patter of rain begins, tentative at first, tapping at the windows like the hesitant greeting of a long-missed friend. It is a sound I have longed for, a melody composed by heaven itself. The ground remains dry underneath, mere drops at first, far from sufficient. Yet each tiny impact on the tin roof above resounds like a distant drumbeat of hope. I step outside, feeling the rain cool on my face, breathed in like a benediction after a long drought. I walk to the edge of the fields where shadows deepen and time seems to pause, turning the world into a quiet chamber of my own heart. Shepherd of my soul, I whisper into the night, letting the words weave with the rain to ascend heavenward. Forgive my doubt. Teach me to trust in your timing. Help me fill these barren days with hope. Guide me to take action, and make me an instrument of your peace. The rain gathers strength, its rhythm growing steady, as if in response to my prayer. It is a symphony of divine reassurance. I sense his guidance, as clear as the raindrops beginning to sink into the thirsty earth. Plant again, with faith renewed. As I stand there, rain trickling down my skin, I feel the gentle pulse of life returning, a promise of renewal whispered through each raindrop. The seeds of change, inspired by the prayer, I begin anew. Under the softened sky, filled with the gentle sound of rain's embrace, I gather seeds from the barn, each one a testament to resilience and God's enduring promise. The barn's wooden beams creak a familiar tune, as if echoing the labor of countless seasons past. With the rain now a gentle, steady mist, I sow them into the softened earth, each seed a prayer of its own, each drop of rain a confirmation of grace. The soil, once cracked and resistant, now embraces the seeds like a long-lost lover. As my hands work the earth, planting row upon row, I feel a stirring within me, a renewal of spirit matched only by the renewal of the land itself. It is not just seeds of corn I plant, but seeds of faith nurtured in the fertile ground of hope and divine promise. Each furrow made by the plow becomes a pledge that the Lord's grace will provide in His time and way. The night deepens, stars veiled by clouds, yet their presence felt in the ethereal glow. As I work with quiet determination until the last seed is nestled beneath the earth, a sense of peace settles over me, as profound as the canopy of the night itself. In the solitude of the fields, I understand that grace has rained down not just over the land, but upon my soul as well. The rain continues its steady rhythm, a lullaby that sanctifies the soil and my spirit alike, promising life anew. God of the earth and sky, breathe life into this land and into me. Let me walk in trust and sow in faith. In your mercy, let grace close the book of drought. Thank you for the rain and the renewal to come. Amen. Upright. Nightfall in the sanctuary. The cathedral stands majestic against the setting sun, its spires reaching up to pierce the dusky sky. As if striving to touch the heavens, I arrive for my night shift, feeling winter's chill gnawing at my fingertips. The cold seems to seep through even the thickness of my gloves as I grip the handle of the wrought iron gate. It creaks open with a familiar groan, a sound that resonates in the quiet street and restoring the solitude of my entrance. Inside, the cathedral is a world of shadows and soft echoes, a serene yet solemn fortress that guards its secrets well. My mop bucket clatters across the worn stone floor, the sound reverberating amidst the pews that sit patiently empty, each one a silent witness to countless whispered prayers and unspoken hopes. As I work, I occasionally pause to admire the play of orange light through the stained glass windows, which are now illuminated by the final rays of the setting sun. The glass, meticulously crafted, tells stories of faith, sacrifice, and redemption, painting these sacred narratives across the silent walls and hues that dance with the fading daylight. This place is timeless, a repository of countless souls' yearnings. Yet every corner feels unfamiliar to me, a stranger in its sacredness. Despite the routine of my task, the organ hums gently to life, a low reverent note that fills the space with an anticipatory hush. A sound warming up for tomorrow's worship, a cycle as eternal as the rising sun. Each night, the same anxious thought visits me. Despite the hours spent here, I still feel like an outsider to its holy embrace, like someone perpetually on the threshold of something beautiful, yet distant. Praxware beneath the rose window. I kneel beneath the great rose window, an architectural marvel whose brilliance now fades to monochrome under the encroaching night. Its intricate designs, once vibrant with color, are veiled in twilight, creating an ethereal tapestry that seems to contain all of history's echoes. My breath is visible in the cool air, a fleeting cloud of warmth that vanishes as I whisper my distress. Lord of mercy, I feel so alone in your house. How do I belong where my heart feels misplaced? The silence that follows is not empty. It is dense with an unspoken presence, as though the ancient stones themselves hold their breath, listening intently. My prayer hangs in the air like a fragile thread, and I am left to contend with the echo of mop water and the faint rustle of unseen robes, a sound that often makes me wonder if I'm truly alone. I wait, heart tight with expectation, hoping to feel a shift, a sign, something. Anything to ease the gnawing sense of being adrift in a sea of sanctity. Turning in the stillness, the night deepens, wrapping the cathedral in a deeper silence, and I find myself drawn irresistibly to the altar, where a single flickering flame of a devotional candle holds its solitary vigil. Its light is warm against the encroaching dark, casting gentle dancing shadows that seem to leap across the altar's polished surface. Here I kneel once more, but this time, the noise within me begins to quiet down. Shepherd of my soul, I breathe into the stillness. Guide me from the shadows into your light. Teach me to listen for your voice in my restless heart. In that moment of surrender, as if responding to a silent call, a warmth unfurls within me, soft as spring's first breath upon winter's lingering chill. It's a gentle urging, an invitation to carry a quiet prayer with me through each action, to weave it into the rhythm of my duties, into each sweep of the mop and every moment of stillness. This is prayer transformed, not as a separate act, but as a seamless extension of my very being. The echo of transformation. As I rise from my kneeling place, the sense of isolation ebbs like the retreating tide, its grip on my heart loosening at last. My steps seem lighter, and the cathedral's vastness no longer looms ominously, but instead envelops me in a protective embrace. Once more, I take the mop to the floors, yet now each motion is a prayer of its own, a meditation on servitude, an offering of belonging. In the soft orange glow spilling from the high windows, I notice a small, forgotten scarf nestled on the back of a pew, a vivid blue amidst the somber hues of wood and stone. I drape it over one shoulder, finding solace in its warmth and the reminder that I am not alone among these ancient stones. I belong to this cadence of prayer and work, enfolded within the sacred rhythm of this sanctuary. Holy One, you who cradle the lost and guide the seeker, draw me ever closer to your heart. Teach me to listen for your whispers in the silence and find my belonging in your unfailing light. Amen.
The sun loomed tirelessly over Ethan's farm, casting harsh shadows across the cracked, lifeless fields that once thrived under its nurturing warmth. Dust rose in tiny clouds around his worn boots with each step, a grim reminder of the drought's relentless grip. What once was green and lush now lay desolate, the withered crops standing as ghostly reminders of better, more bountiful times, a weight heavy upon his heart. Ethan paused mid-stride, lifting his weather-beaten hat to wipe the sweat from his brow, squinting against the glaring, unrelenting sky. Lord of mercy, have you forgotten us? He whispered to the heavens, his voice a soft echo of his troubled soul.
A faint breeze rustled the dry corn stalks, offering no comfort, only serving as a reminder of the barrenness threatening his harvest. Ethan knelt in the powdery dust, his fingers sifting slowly through the dry, unyielding soil, searching futilely for remnants of the moisture that once sustained life. His hands cradled the earth like a wounded creature. Lord, I am weary and afraid. This land feels forsaken, and my spirit is parched. Grant us the rains, I beg you, for without them we are lost.
The wind stilled, silence enveloped him, as if the world itself paused to listen to his heartfelt plea. Ethan remained on his knees, the ache in his heart mirrored by the barren landscape stretching around him. His eyes fell on the small cross around his neck, its surface smooth with years of wear. It bore silent witness to the power of faith and the significance of small, steadfast things.
Days drifted into one another, each resembling the last. The sky an unchanging blank expanse, devoid of hope. Still Ethan's prayerful toil continued, his faith woven into the wind that swept the fields. One quiet evening, as twilight settled gently upon the land, he sat in his humble home, the flickering glow of an oil lamp casting soft shadows over the pages of his aged Bible. He opened it, seeking solace and wisdom in its ancient words.
My shepherd, he prayed, his voice a blend of desperation and resolve. I am tired of struggling alone. Teach me to trust in your plan, even when it's hidden from my eyes. Help me surrender my fears and doubts.
A serene stillness enfolded him, a whisper carried on the gentle night breeze. Let rest heal the hidden places. Ethan's clenched heart began to ease, opening like a flower to the morning sun. He closed the Bible, a newfound resolve blossoming within his soul.
Dancing shadows of dawn, a profound sense of peace grounding him. He resumed his work with steady, faithful hands, allowing moments of quiet reflection to breathe life into his weary spirit. Trusting in God's unfolding plan, he touched the small cross at his neck, signaling a profound commitment to release his burdens into God's capable hands. As the sun ascended to its zenith, he paused in his labor, eyes closed against its brilliance, feeling the warmth on his face. Guide me, Holy One, he whispered, sensing the weight of his burdens lifting. as I learn to rest in your presence.
That evening, he stood in his field once more, the setting sun casting a golden glow across the fertile land. In the distance, clouds gathered like a distant hope made visible, promising change. Shadows danced across the parched soil, whispering of life, of renewal, of hope. A raindrop splashed against his hand, then another, until the sky finally opened, releasing its long-awaited blessing. Ethan tilted his face upwards, letting the cool droplets cascade down like tears of joy. Rain fell in a wind, soothing patter against the earth, a divine symphony, bringing life back to the land. It soaked into the thirsty soil, each droplet filling the air with the sweet scent of rebirth. Ethan stood among his fields, arms outstretched to the heavens, laughter bubbling forth in a blend of relief and gratitude. The land drank deeply, its parched thirst quenched, replenished at last by the freely given gift of rain. He recalled the soft whisper, now understanding that rest was found within the trust in God's timing, and not in the absence of toil. The hidden places within his own heart, once knotted with fear and doubt, were healing like the earth beneath the gentle, insistent rain. Oh Lord, you who nourish the earth, in your wisdom you send the rains. Help me rest and trust. Ashes and embers, dusk envelops the landscape in a burned orange hue, casting shadows over the charred remnants of what was once a home. Smoke lingers in the air, a bitter scent clinging to my stained jacket. Each step crunches the fragile ground, reminding me of the blaze that devoured dreams. I pause to retrieve a child's drawing, a fragment of innocence amid destruction. Stick figures dance across the page, hinting at brokenness beneath their cheerful facade. My heart twists with survivor's guilt. Lord of mercy, I whisper, my voice carried on the cool evening breeze. Help me release this burden, let me see your hand even in ashes. It's a plea, reaching for solace from the comforting thought of his presence. The wind breathes through the ruins, whispering patience. It's not clarity, but a gentle encouragement toward endurance, a reminder that every journey begins with a step of faith. words in motion, straining for echoes of laughter, now replaced by haunting silence. I find my way to the church, a sanctuary beneath the night. Inside, the scent of candles mingles with ancient wood, creating a sacred aroma, kneeling at the altar. I am surrounded by the flickering shadows of saints in stained glass. Shepherd of my soul, I pray, guide me through this valley of doubt. In my weakness, show me your strength here. Time seems to stand still, and I surrender my burden, seeking courage to transform pain into purpose. The walls seem to breathe with my prayer, a whisper reminding me I am not alone. Guilt eases, replaced by a seed of faith, ready to sprout amidst ashes. The next day dawns softly, promising renewal. I visit the family displaced by the fire, their faces etched with loss, yet holding resilience. The mother's weary eyes and father's quiet strength reflect a flicker of hope, an ember refusing to die, handing them the child's drawing. I realize it's more than a possession, it's an act of healing, both theirs and mine. A silent bond forms, transcending words and rooted in shared loss and hope. The mother whispers, her gratitude touching my heart. Her words are a testament to human connection, thriving amidst loss. The child's small hand slips into mine, a gentle reminder of grace and an unspoken understanding of God's message. Patience invites trust in unseen growth, where roots deepen and life waits to bloom. Gracious God, in the stillness, let my heart find peace. Teach me to trust in your eternal wisdom, to see your light within the shadows. May your love guide my every step. Amen. Dant between harm and the helpless. Act I, the interrupting dusk. Fluorescent lights flickered in the ER, casting a ghostly glow over sterile tiles. I held a cup of hospital coffee, its warmth long gone, mingling with air that whispered forgotten prayers. The phone's metallic echoes intertwined with mechanical beeps and distant quiet weeping. The waiting room was a symphony of muffled conversations and restless shuffling. Outside, dusk painted the sky in mournful hues, reaching through orange-tinted windows, offering solace. Winter's breath seeped in, a cold reminder of time's relentless march. Beside me lay a tattered list of names, a testament to life's fragility. Lord of mercy, I whispered, my breath forming a specter in the chilly air. Remember these names, hold them in your hand. Help me see them as you do, not as mere entries, but as souls in your care. A gentle nudge tugged at my spirit, as though God whispered in my heart, unseen yet profoundly present, assuring me that no soul was ever lost to him. The sensation was like the faintest brush of a feather, a sacred reminder that I was not alone. Cry of distress. The waiting room erupted into controlled chaos, an upheaval rippling through the night. An ambulance and siren pierced the atmosphere, a frantic wail growing nearer each second. Paramedics burst through doors, faces steeled with urgency, wheeling in a young woman pale as frost, breaths mere wisps amidst turmoil. Fear clawed at me, an unbidden beast in my thoughts, my mind a tangle of what-ifs. Feeling adrift, I turned inward, grasping for prayer like a lifeline tossed on stormy seas. Shepherd of my soul, I murmured, barely rising above the din. Guide my hands, calm my heart, be with her, bring peace beyond understanding. Even as I prayed, warmth unfurled within, a quiet confidence displacing dread's icy grip. The Lord's presence encircled me, as tangible as the stethoscope around my neck. Each breath felt lighter, filled with divine reassurance. The turning point. Nightfall veiled the world outside, tranquil darkness pierced by distant stars. The ER slipped into uneasy calm, a lull in the storm as anxiety lingered like a shadow. I sat alone at the desk, the crumpled list of names in my hand, a reminder of unseen battles and whispered prayers. Closing my eyes, I sought refuge in quiet communion with the Lord. Holy One, I began, my prayer flowing like a river. Forgive my doubts, grant me courage to act, to be steadfast, a bridge holding firm against the torrent. An image took shape, a bridge strong, a sentinel of hope against the flood. In that sacred instant, my path was illuminated, rising with renewed purpose. I approached the young woman's family, offering more than a sterile update, a prayerful presence, a steady hand in the weight. My words a balm on wounds not visible but deeply felt. A new dawn. The hospital's corridors hummed with life's rhythmic pulse, unseen heartbeats signaling dawn's approach. Through the window, spring peeked through winter's veil, fresh buds daring to awaken, each a promise of renewal. The young woman lay breathing gently, the rise and fall of her chest a testament to hope's power. Her family gathered close, faces softened by gratitude, each a testament to faith's persistence. I watched from a distance, my heart whispering thankfulness, sensing God's grace woven through this moment. Their whispered prayers mingled with the new light of day. Almighty God, you who see the unseen, hear the unspoken, guide our steps to places of need. Grant us courage to be your hands and feet, that we might stand between harm and the helpless. Amen. great vigil. The hospital corridors are hushed in a serene kind of expectancy, broken only by the soft, muted shuffle of slippers and the rhythmic, haunting drip of rain against the windows. It is a bleak aria that mirrors the storm roiling within me. I stand at the end of a dimly lit hallway, weary and aching, my spirit knotted with a descending tide of worry. Beyond the heavy wooden door, under the harsh glow of sterile lights, lies my mother, her breath shallow and frail. Her illness, which started like a gentle drizzle, barely noticeable, has now swelled into a tempest threatening to erode everything in its path. With trepidation, my hands press together, the fingers entwined in an urgent plea, Lord of mercy. I whisper, my voice scarcely rising above the clamor of anxious thoughts that seem to reverberate within the sterile walls. Do not let her suffer. Show your compassion, and let her feel your peace. The passage of a nurse momentarily halts my internal litany, her eyes meeting mine with a tender, unvoiced understanding. Her presence becomes a balm, reminding me that amidst this desolation, I do not bear this vigil alone. Her silent nod is a subtle thread of empathy, weaving me into the shared tapestry of human suffering and hope. The air is thick with the sharp scent of antiseptic, and an icy chill seeps into my bones, as if the building itself conspires to keep despair close by. I close my eyes, seeking desperately to find God's quiet whisper amid the inner chaos. As the moments stretch on, I sense a gentle softening, as if the divine breath itself is parting the clouds, promising a glimmer of hope that is not yet visible. My reverie is abruptly shattered by the vibration of my phone, pulling me back to the present with an insistence that feels almost divine. On the screen, my brother's name glows with a soft cold light that plays across my tensed features. We have not spoken in months, a chasm carved by pride and harsh words. Yet as I stare at the name, a flicker of hope springs to life within me, fragile as the first light of dawn. Lord, shepherd of my soul, I murmur the words scarcely more than a breath, a plea for guidance amid the uncertainty. Guide me, soften my heart, teach me to forgive. Answering the call, I hold my breath, feeling as if I am a diver poised to plunge into the unknown depths. Mark, I say tentative, the echo of unresolved tension threading through my voice like a harmful refrain. I heard about Mom. His voice is a blend of regret and something unnamed, a vulnerability that reaches across the silence, a lifeline extended in the dark. I'm sorry for everything. In the silence that follows, I feel the presence of the Holy One like a gentle hand upon my shoulder, urging me forward in faith. I'm sorry too. Mark, we were both wrong. Maybe this is our chance to start anew. A ray of light. The phone call ignites a spark within me, a light that begins to thaw the icy grip of despair. I glance toward the door concealing my mother's struggling form, sensing a connection like never before. Her strength has always been in her quiet acceptance, her prayers whispered in the night, deeply trusting in the Lord's plan. Seeking solace, I find a secluded corner in the hallway, sink into a chair and bow my head. Holy One, guide our family through this storm. Let your will be done, and help us to mend what is broken. A warmth spreads from my core, a gentle luminescence defying the sterile gray walls. It is the miraculous touch of God's guidance, leading me to reconcile not just with my brother, but with parts of myself long buried in resentment and pride. This newfound peace is as tangible as the rain tapping against the window, insistent in cleansing. Hours pass, each tick of the clock a gentle reminder of time's unyielding march, a metronome to the symphony of hope and fear. Mother surfaces from her slumber, weary yet stable, her presence a fragile beacon amid the storm. My brother arrives, and together we gather by her bedside, a once fractured family now held together by strands of grace and forgiveness. The rain persists in its steady patter against the window, but a profound peace fills the room, harmonizing with the storm's lullaby. We hold hands, a tangible bond of prayer weaving our hearts together. The nurse from before stands at the door, her soft smile a gentle benediction, as she observes our quiet reunion, a witness to the healing only God can orchestrate. sea of shadows. Dusk settles over the city. Street lamps flicker into life, casting shadows in the rain-soaked alleys. The sky a bruised gray promises more rain, and neon signs hum like distant stars. Their vibrant colors reflecting on the pavement. I tighten my coat against the chill, but feel the cold biting my bones. The scent of rain mingles with the city's pulse, a symphony of honking cars and hurried footsteps. Amidst this, I stand feeling lost until an old psalm surfaces, my grandmother's voice soothing. The Lord of mercy is my comfort and my song. Closing my eyes, I pray, Lord of mercy, I am weary and burdened, guide me through this storm. Let my faith, though dim, burn bright, my plea matches my heartbeat, warm stirring within, subtle as a whisper. It is as if the Lord himself wraps me in an unseen embrace. On the edge of forgiveness, the city's towers loom, glass and steel forming an imposing fortress. The rain steady him, a pump of ease, my internal struggle, drawn to a narrow stairwell. Each creaking step reflects my weariness. The walls cracked with peeling paint, smell of dampness, echoes of forgotten rains. Scenes from my argument with my brother replay, words like knives leaving deep scars. I pause on the stairs, regret pressing heavily, sinking onto the steps. The chill touches my skin and my heart clenches. Shepherd of my soul, I whisper, tracing the railing's rough surface. Forgive my harshness, help me mend what I've broken. As my prayer fades, clarity washes over me, lifting confusion and guiding me towards reconciliation. This moment opens a window to divine understanding. My steps feeling lighter, driven by an unseen hand urging action. The fire within emerging into the night. The city's orange lit windows glow against the indigo sky, beacons promising safety and warmth. I stand at my brother's door, heart thudding with fear and anticipation. I knock, the sound firm, despite my hesitation, echoing with inevitability. When he opens the door, his face mirrors mine, shadows of our exchange lingering. The dry heat of his apartment contrasts the night, grounding me. I'm sorry, I say, words flowing naturally like first rain on parched earth, promising renewal. I've been prideful and harsh, can we start anew? He nods, understanding silent exchange of forgiveness and hope. Hope flickers within, faith rekindling, shedding light on our path to healing. In this quiet moment, I sense God's presence in our shared warmth and forgiveness. Holy One, light the flame of faith within me. Guide my steps through the shadows. Heal my heart with your mercy. And let your love transform